In November 2019, 43-year-old Sophie Solis' friends went to her home to check on her. When they arrived, they found the house in disarray and Sophie's purse dumped in a pile of clutter. Concerned for Sophie's safety, the friends searched through her boyfriend Warren Brown's car. In the trunk, they found Sophie's body, along with photos, bloody paper towels, a blood-stained robe, and a slapjack with blood, hair, and flesh on it. Sophie's friends called police, who launched a homicide investigation. At the scene, they discovered blood splatter in the bedroom. Investigators arrest Brown, questioning him at the station.
I got too many phones. Just wait on my partner to come in.
I understand, sir. I must say, all the officers have been very polite.
Good. It should be. Yep.
We just got Coke Zero.
No, Coke Zero's okay, or Diet Coke?
That's fine. Coke.
Either one.
Thank you.
Good deal.
Let him have it.
You want it?
Thank you.
I thought we had a regular Coke, but
That's okay. It'll be the last one I get probably for a long time.
awesome. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's Warren, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Warren, my name is Brian.
Hold on.
Yeah. My name's Brian. This is Paul. We're detectives. We work here for the St. Pete Police Department.
Yes, sir.
Before I can talk to you, I got to go through this rights advisement. I have to make sure you know your rights, and so I'll read directly from the paper, make sure that you understand them all, and then have you sign it, and then you can make a decision. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Spell your first name for me.
Warren. Brown, B-R-O-W-N.
Do you have a middle initial or middle name?
C. Clement. C-L-E-M-E-N-T.
Okay. What's your date of birth? That makes you how old?
57.
Okay. What's your current address?
Drive North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33702. I own the residence. I've had it for 28 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. These questions, they might seem kind of stupid when I ask you this, but are you under the influence of any prescription drugs?
Right now, yes. They've been giving me stuff at the hospital.
Do you know what?
Some other things. The nurse said she thought I had tried to kill myself.
Okay. Any alcohol?
Not since I've been in, but the last things I remember are two things. I remember being downtown St. Petersburg at the cigar bar and getting a cigar and having...
Oh, hang on. I gotta get through this.
I apologize.
Okay. Any illegal drugs?
No.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that I haven't been given illegal drugs.
When?
My girlfriend, Sophie Solis, has prescription, non-prescription narcotics, which she would give to me sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, are you under the influence of
No, it's been like 3 days, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. What's the last grade that you completed?
12th.
Can you read?
Yes, sir.
I know it's dumb questions. Can you write?
Yes, sir. And speak Turkish, too.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the other question that's
I know.
going to blow my mind sometimes. Do you understand?
Police read Warren Brown his Miranda rights.
If you're willing to talk with us, I just need you to sign right there on the top line. You can read this. You can see the answers that I wrote.
Can't read it anyway. I can't see.
I don't have any spare glasses to
My
give
hands
you.
are shaking.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
It's
Yeah. Is that from the medications that they give you,
No.
maybe, or what's that?
I don't know what I've done yet.
What do you mean you don't know what you've done?
Obviously, I've done something. I've been arrested.
Well, there was the thing, 2 weeks ago, back on the 9th or something, where Sophie and your roommate there was something, you were arrested back then, right?
Yes.
And you were given a court order not to go back to the house.
Correct.
Yeah. And well, you went back, so you have they put out probable cause to arrest you for that, for violation of the court order, or pretrial release, I think is what it's called. So there's that. What I want to talk to you is about what happened with Sophie. So, not in that incident.
I didn't cut Sophie that night. She told you guys that I didn't do that to her.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that night. I'm talking about since then.
Sophie suffers from bipolar schizophrenia.
Okay.
And she can't drink, but she insists on drinking and gets very violent.
Right.
She's done lots of crazy things and with lots of people.
Yeah.
Not sex things, just using people and just horrible.
Right. People have demons. It's not a big...
I threw my life away because of Sophie.
How'd you throw your life away?
Because everyone in my company, most of my neighbors, everyone said she's going to destroy you. She's evil. That's all she does.
Okay. But what's happened that's destroyed your life?
Being with her. She gets you so... She can manipulate people so well, controlling, being super wonderful and super sweet, and just completely flip out the other way and come at your eyes with claws and...
Good.
That's not good. It's horrible. I should have run away.
I didn't say good. I said okay. Let me ask you this: do you understand? You're under a Baker Act from the hospital, right? Do you know what a Baker Act is?
It means I'm insane?
No, it doesn't mean you're insane at all. It means that...
I think I've lost my mind, is what you're asking me.
No, I'm not asking that at all. I'm asking if you understand what a Baker Act is.
I'm a threat to myself or to others.
Yes.
That's what the nurse told me.
And that doesn't mean that you're insane, or it doesn't mean that you've lost your mind, like you said. That just means that you were having suicidal ideations and that you were a threat to yourself or to others. Okay. People can be suicidal. Some people are suicidal intermittently throughout their whole life. That doesn't make them insane. It just means they're depressed. Far cry from being insane, as a matter of fact.
I asked for help from my sister, and she just walked away because of Sophie. I asked for help from my friends that I've known for years to help me, and they all said no because of Sophie.
Yeah.
I basically got walled off from people that I cared for, even my own daughter.
Earlier this week, you were asking people for help.
Yeah.
When did you start asking for help? This week?
A couple days ago. And just talking to friends and saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do this anymore.
What friends? Which ones did you ask is what I'm asking.
John, I talked to my cousin. I talked to a bunch of friends. Even my pastor, Craig,
okay,
who lives 2 doors down. He's the one that initially called you guys.
2 doors down
from where I live.
Like
one more down, 3 doors down. 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
There's a bad situation in that place.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Kim supplies prescription drugs to a bunch of people because she has multiple doctors' prescriptions.
Okay.
She gives drugs to her boyfriend. She gave drugs to Sophie. Those Xanax things, whatever they are.
Sure. And
drink, and Sophie would go berserk. I had the cops, and you look in the record, come to my house many times to have her removed from the home. And they wanted me to press charges against her. I wouldn't do it because I loved her. I said, she can't be here. She's going crazy. I'll come home from work, and all the furniture's rearranged, and she's broken. I have a lot of stress because I'm taking care of my wife. She's in a nursing home. She had a massive stroke.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I appreciate the condolence, but all of our friends because we have a boat and a Harley, and we go across Tampa Bay to hang out with the friends on Apollo Beach, Beer Can Island, or on the Alphi River. Sure. And that stopped. I just stopped. And, the friends were too far away, and they just lose distance, and so it became work, nursing home, and home. And I tried to get our daughter, we have an only child, to help out. And she didn't want to. She just, I can't deal with it. And she dropped out of school and just was alone. no one to help me. And I don't like to go doing the dating thing. And I met Sophie at a fundraiser, and they all came to, a couple people came to my house, and I fell in love with her. But she's evil.
How long's that been?
Almost a year.
Yeah.
I've literally packed her up 3 different times
Mm-hmm.
with all of her stuff and put her out of the house, and all 3 times she's found a way to come back. Finally just gave up.
You think she contributed to your reaching out for help from people
I know
this
she
week?
did.
No, I mean this week specifically.
Yeah.
What happened? What did she do?
She'll go from being really wonderful to saying the most horrible things ever. You're not a man. You're a failure. I don't love you. I think of other people when I'm having sex with you. I'm going to put you away in jail, even though you know that you didn't cut me. I'm going to tell them that you did. I'm going to get you put in jail for 20 years. You need to go to prison. You're a fool. All kinds of crazy shit.
When did she tell you that?
A bunch of different times.
Was there any one
Anytime she was
instance though
angry.
this week, or did it happen?
She said shit like that in front of Kim, her best friend. Said crazy shit. We watched Kim and Bill go at it, actually freaking clawing and fight with each other. Bill's been arrested several times for assault against us. Was not married 7 years, I guess they should be. But they're bad to be around, and every time there's always violence. Always violence.
Mm-hmm.
Kim cuts herself. On her arm, she's got dozens of cuts. That's why she wears long sleeve shirts. And then Sophie started doing that. When I broke up with her in February, she took a knife. She cut her throat right here with the knife, superficially. And I let her come back.
When's the last time you saw Sophie?
Earlier this week.
You remember what day it was?
I don't even know what my name is sometimes right now. I'm serious. I'm not playing games with you. I don't.
Do you know what day it is right now?
Because they keep telling me it's Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah,
What year is it?
To 2019.
And who's the president?
Donald Trump.
Okay.
But I didn't know that 3 days ago.
Okay. You know it today though.
Yeah, because they keep telling me every anyway. Anytime they come in and come see me, they ask me the same questions. And I couldn't even walk when I came in. They had to literally carry me. I literally couldn't stand
What
up.
happened?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, did your leg stop working, or what? I mean, what was? You said you couldn't walk in.
I took some sleeping pills.
Okay.
Okay. But I didn't take a shit of sleeping pills.
Okay.
I don't take anything. I don't even hardly ever take aspirin.
Right.
I've got a drug I use for low thyroid. I take it every day. And I take men's multivitamins and vitamin E and some other stuff that's in my fridge to stay healthy. I try to watch what I eat. You know, I do aerobic exercises and try to stay healthy. But I got stuck in a spiral of just happy, miserable, happy, miserable, happy, miserable.
When did you take the sleeping pills?
A couple different nights. Because I wasn't able to sleep. She'll get on one of her little benches and she'll stay up all night. And, you know, we sleep in the same bedroom, same bed. And she's up, you know, playing the stereo and dancing around and trying to sleep. And if you don't, what are you doing? You don't love me, blah, blah, blah. You don't love me.
Well, I mean, you said you took some sleeping pills and then it affected you. So when's the last time you remember taking those sleeping pills?
It might have been more than sleeping pills because Sophie used to give me stuff too.
Okay. When's the last time you remember taking the sleeping pills and maybe whatever Sophie gave you?
I want to say 3 days ago.
So you
I'm
don't
not sure.
You don't remember anything for the past 3 days?
The last, besides when you guys woke me up, I haven't met you two gentlemen yet at that point. I woke up at the hospital.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know where I was.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't stand
Okay.
to go to the bathroom. They put a catheter on my penis so I could urinate.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going downtown St. Pete and getting a cigar and sitting outside and having a glass of Jameson with ginger ale. And
Where'd you go to get the cigar?
where I always go. It's a place called Central Cigar
Okay.
downtown.
And when do you remember going there?
3 days ago,
So that would have been Wednesday?
I guess.
Did you see anybody there?
I didn't have any friends down there, if you mean.
I mean, did you meet anybody or anything like that? Sit and talk with anybody?
I talked to a black gentleman who was sitting there enjoying a cocktail, and I was just keeping to myself, just trying to figure out what's going to happen in my life next.
What kind of cigar did you get?
I usually smoke Siesta Reyes or Corona Vegas.
You don't know what you got that day, though?
No, I don't. There's huge holes in my story because I don't remember. I also remember my daughter coming over to my house, unless I dreamed it, and taking me to the hospital.
She did.
She said, "There's something wrong with you, Daddy. What's the matter?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she had to carry me to the car.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything else besides waking up with the one of the officers from my house 2 or 3 times before. He knows the situation with Sophie. He's arrested Sophie. He's arrested me.
Was Sophie at the house when your daughter came to get you?
I don't think so.
Where was she at?
She would have argued because Stephanie hates Sophie.
Okay. Do you know where she was at?
No, probably next door at Kim's.
Okay.
She's not at my house. That's where she stays all the time.
Okay. So when's the last time you remember seeing Sophie then?
The last time we were over at Kim and Bill's, another huge argument. They're having a good time. The girls are singing. What they like to do is they use the phone on a Bluetooth. They play songs, and Kim always plays these I got this kind of music, like, pardon language, fuck you, Bill kind of music a lot. She does that a lot. And then Sophie, they were both dancing.
I don't know that genre. What is fuck you, Bill music?
No. Sorry. It's music that's made by independent women that tell them, I don't need you. I miss the sheets that my own sheets that I used to wash and all this other,
Yeah, kind of man-hating.
I hate, yeah, a lot of it, abuse.
That's pretty prevalent in society, independent women don't like,
Yeah, that's not what you should play to people. We try to work things out, not...
Yeah. I don't know. How was Sophie as a wife? Was she...
Here's what's going to be the most ironic thing. I've met her whole family. Sophie had a wonderful husband. She was out of college. She was 22. He's 32. He's 10 years older. They met. She was working 2 jobs, one at the crime lab for Hillsborough County and doing something at the hospital. She's a college graduate. They had 2 wonderful boys. They built a house in Town and Country. They sold that. They did another house and sold that. And at about 9 years of marriage, she just decided, I don't want to get married anymore, and walked away.
Okay.
And I met the husband. He's fantastic. And the boys are both outstanding young men.
Mm-hmm.
I could never get her to go see her boys. She was in jail for 54 days. She came up to her next trial date. I got an attorney, a $3,000 attorney that got her released. Mm-hmm. She was found guilty of battery. I went to the court and read in front of Judge Grissinger the first time she went up. It was too early. And she has a family that wants to support her and friends that were behind her. She just needs to stay away from the alcohol. And she could be a normal person. And Judge Grissinger said, no, you need to get some programs, these anti-violence programs, and do this. So she did another 54 days. When the court date was coming up, I hired a good attorney, and he got her released with no restrictions or anything. I met her father at the jail to pick her up. We talked for about an hour and brought her home.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to the part about her, being a wife. Was she, did she work in the relationship with you, or, did she, I think sometimes a man is usually the one that's kind of the head of the household, and
she had a part-time job working at Tuesday morning.
Uh-huh.
And she was arrested for battery or something. I can't remember. So many times we've both been arrested about bullshit with her. I can't remember. And then she was put out on bond. And then when she went to court, she's arrested again for another charge. So
you didn't have any control over her most of the time?
I have no control over her at all.
Yeah. She didn't listen to you. She didn't take your lead on anything, stay out of trouble.
You try to make suggestions that you can make your life better, do this. You need to stay away from the alcohol and the people that cause you to not do the right thing.
Right.
And stay away from drugs.
Yeah. She don't listen to him.
No.
Yeah.
She just went and saw her boys the other day. I sent her over there with the Navigator and gave her money to go take them out to go eat. They went to Chili's.
Mm-hmm. They did, yeah. Yeah, I talked to her son.
Adam or Samuel.
I talked to both of them, yeah. Nice kids.
They're very well behaved young men.
Yeah. Any idea where Sophie's at now?
No.
Hmm.
Do you know where she is?
I do.
Where is she?
She's in the medical examiner's office.
Medical examiner's office.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
She's deceased.
Why?
Well, I don't know that, so I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
What did I do? Tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me what I did.
I don't know what you did. What happened? Do you know?
I don't remember anything.
That's why we're here talking to you, because, you know, things happen and people have all different reasons for things happening. I'd just like to know what happened with you and Sophie. It doesn't, I don't doubt you love her, but it sounds like you two had a really volatile relationship. Sounds like you tried to help her. Sounds like she didn't take your lead. I mean, there's a whole gamut of things. Do you know what happened to your hands here?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is that knuckle broken, or can you move those two fingers? Yeah. Yes, sir. She's deceased. Why would you ask me what you did?
Obviously, it must have been me. Who else would hurt her? Who else would hurt her?
I don't know. You tell me.
She didn't have any enemies.
Okay. Would you have hurt her because she was hurting you? You don't seem like a kind of guy who hurts somebody. Not to me, anyway.
I don't know what I am anymore. I'm not a human anymore. I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't remember anything. And I don't think I could kill her.
Yeah. Hmm.
She's all I cared about. My whole world. I lost my family over her. My business over her. My sanity over her.
I just got to point out, you're not. There are no tears coming from your eyes.
What?
You're not crying.
Tears from my eyes?
No, there's no tears in your. I'm sitting here looking at you. There's no tears in your eyes. There's not. I mean, I'm just pointing out a fact here. I'm just trying to ask you. You look like you're sad. You look like you're crying, but there's not a single tear coming out of your eye. Okay? There's still no tear on your finger there.
You telling me I didn't love her?
No, I'm not telling you that at all. I think you did love her. But like you said when you came in here, she's evil. I think she unleashed some evil on you, and you unleashed some evil back, and evil, and that doesn't equal good, right? And I can completely sympathize with you if you're doing something like self-defense or something like that, but it doesn't look like self-defense to me, because your neck there, you've got fingernail scratches all down the front of your neck and onto your chest, and the backs of your hands are torn up like you were in a pretty good fist fight. It's been many years since I've fought where I bloodied up my knuckles like that. And I'm a cop. You kind of would expect I fight for a living sometimes, but I'm just looking at this here, and I'm just wondering if people tell police officers they don't lie to us so much as they just don't tell us the truth, the whole truth. And I'm just wondering if you're just not telling me the whole truth because you think the truth will make you look worse, when in fact the whole truth may actually make you look a lot more innocent. You know what I'm saying? We have people sitting in here in this room all the time that have killed or maimed or injured other people. Sometimes they're justified.
There's no justification for killing a human being.
That's not true under the eyes of the law. There is justified homicide. That's not true. Sometimes there's justification. One of them is self-defense. In defense of another person. There's a couple different reasons that it's justified to kill another person.
There's no justification for murder someone.
Okay.
And now you're saying I'm a murderer.
No, you kind of told me that you did. You kind of said, "What did I do?" And I'm just telling you what I'm sitting here across the table looking at.
You told me that she's dead.
Yes.
She's in the coroner's office.
Yes. And you said, "What did I do?" I didn't say, "What did you do?" You said, "What did I do?"
What did I do?
I don't know. The only person who knows what you did is you. That's why we're sitting here. I would like to know what you did, but I don't know. And I won't ever know unless you tell me.
She killed me.
She killed you?
She killed me.
How'd she kill you?
Emotionally. Physically. Mentally.
Well, physically, she didn't kill you because you're sitting here talking. Mentally and emotionally? Okay. We've all had bad relationships. She didn't physically kill you because you're sitting here in the chair talking to me. Did she try to physically kill you?
She's chased me with a knife before.
No, I mean this week. I mean this week. What happened this week?
Give me a minute, I'm trying to think.
Oh, you take your time. I'm not rushing you. I'm just throwing the obvious questions out there.
She's been angry before and chopped up furniture in the house with a knife.
Okay.
She sliced the front door frame. She took a chunk out of the table in the kitchen. She chopped up the Ethan Allen dresser in the guest room. She's taken a knife to the tires of the Cadillac before. When I was going to go pick up my wife the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And flattened 2 of the tires. To the point where I actually had to move the Cadillac somewhere else where she couldn't find it.
That's all.
In the past.
Yeah.
She's threatened me. She's blackmailed me. She's told me that she was going to tell the police that I cut her arms. She told me that she was going to sleep with Mike just to piss me off.
When did she tell you that?
This week. Mike's going through a very bad divorce trying to save his family. He lost his home. I've known him for 18 years. He slept on the couch for about a week. We went to North Carolina. He stayed, took care of the animals.
Yeah. Seems like a really nice guy.
Mike? He's an alcoholic.
Okay.
He gets up in the morning, he has to have a drink. I've had to drive him up, get him whiskey to drink to go to work in the morning.
Okay. I've known nice alcoholics, you know. We've all got 1 or 2 of those in the family.
Where did you find Sophie?
When did she tell you she was going to sleep with Mike?
This week.
Where at?
Where is she going to sleep with her?
Where did she tell you that?
At our home.
Do you remember what day?
No.
What time of the day was it when she told you that?
I think it was in the morning. She was really nasty. We've been up all night. We're dancing. She's up at the bed. I'm trying to sleep. She's up all night, sitting there, rocking back and forth. 2 nights in a row with no sleep.
Was Mike at the house at the time when she told you that?
No, he's been working on being able to stay with his wife.
Okay.
He gives her money. He gets a paycheck, and he pays.
So Mike said that he stayed with his family on Tuesday. He didn't stay home with you guys. So you and her were up all night dancing and partying the night that he was gone?
We were next door to the neighbor's house. I was having...
Well, Mike was with you guys one night when you went to the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
That was on Monday.
Okay. We were back over there Tuesday night.
Okay.
And I had a couple beers, and the girls drank a bottle of wine.
Okay.
And we're in the kitchen, because they go between in the kitchen and on the patio. And the girls are singing, and Kimmy knows the lyrics. I'm watching Kimmy do the lyrics, and Sophie flipped out, thinking I was looking at Kimmy sexually. Kimmy's a big girl.
Okay.
I was just watching her sing, and Sophie went nuts.
Fat girls need love too, right? I mean...
She has a boyfriend.
Okay. So she was accusing you of...
Lusting after.
Okay, all right. So you guys broke into a fight there at their house?
Verbal, yeah.
Okay.
We tried to calm her down. It was time to go to bed because I'm pretty sure that Kimmy had to go to work. Kimmy works second chef for Southwest. Second shift, I can't even talk.
Okay.
At Southwest Airlines.
And so when you guys got home, was she planning on going shopping with Kimmy?
They do that a lot. They do plan on shopping, and I always make sure that she's got money to buy stuff, buy some clothing.
Yeah. So you guys went home and you were up all night fighting?
No, she calmed
down. You were dancing?
Down. She calmed down. Well, I had marijuana for her because she has to have marijuana to calm down.
Okay.
And she smoked some marijuana, and she had what are they called? White Claw. We had a White Claw.
Oh, is that 5% alcohol stuff? Or
yeah, it's like beer, but it's not made with beer. It's not brewed. They kind of slip between the lines on that one.
Okay.
And I tried to go to sleep. I was exhausted, and she's sitting in bed. Her side of the bed is on the right side, facing the bed, next to the lamp. And she's playing, dancing and dancing. Please let me go sleep. If you turn around, you don't love me. Blah blah blah. You have to turn around. Okay, everything's good. It's all right. It's okay. Just exhausted.
So you had another fight in the morning time then? That's when she told you she was going to sleep with Mike?
It's not the first time she said something like that.
Yeah, but you said...
Trying to hurt me is what she's trying to do.
Yeah, but you said she... Wednesday morning...
She says she's going to put me out of the house again because she's done it before.
Okay.
She's put other people out of their houses in the past using injunctions or fear of violence. Even though she has a post office box, she still claims my home is her residence.
Okay, but so what we were saying just here before was that she told you she was going to sleep with Mike just to hurt you.
Yes.
And you said she told you that in the morning time.
I think so.
And it was the morning after you came back from
their house.
Kim and Bill's, yes. and Mike was not staying in your house that night.
There was 2 nights Mike wasn't there yet.
2 nights.
He stayed out, yeah.
Which nights were those? Were they
his
consecutive?
Daughter, no, I don't think so. I think he came home one night. His daughter's birthday, they picked him up.
Okay, so his daughter's birthday was Tuesday, and that's the night he wasn't there then. His daughter's birthday was Tuesday, he said.
Okay.
So Tuesday night, you guys went back over to Kim and Bill's, and he wasn't with you.
I didn't want to be there because Sophie wants to be there.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you were right. That sounds like the place to be. And so the Wednesday morning is obviously then when she told you she was going to sleep with Mike just to hurt you.
And call the police and say that I'm talking with her. I'm not supposed to be there, get me ejected from my home. And she was done with me, and that I'm a piece of shit. And she never loved me. And I'm just a piece of crap. Another man she used. Nothing. And nobody. And nothing.
Boy, that would have pissed me off.
And nobody.
That didn't piss you off when she said all that to you?
I felt destroyed.
You can be destroyed all you want, but I mean, at some point, your self-preservation's got to kick in, right?
I should have walked out the door.
But what did you do? Did you argue back with her?
What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say whatever you want to say, but I hope you're going to tell me what.
What am I supposed to say? I don't know what I did.
You don't know what you did?
I lost my mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean...
It's not justified.
What's not justified?
Anything. Anything at all is not justified. Losing your mind, being treated like shit. You try to do everything you can and provide the best for everyone that you do. I've always been the one to take care of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life. My wife and I always had a problem with friends. Can we help them out? Let's loan them some money. Help them get a job. She even cut me out of my church. She didn't want to go to Craig's church. Because I talked to Craig before about the problem we've had with her.
What did she do that Wednesday morning? I can't even imagine how spiteful she was being when she said she was going to sleep with a man who's sleeping on Yo's couch.
He's not even good looking. It's just another thing.
Okay. But...
It's just being vindictive.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I can't even imagine coming to a point where I would say that to somebody, much less, I can't imagine anybody saying that to me. It would piss me off. I mean, that's the lowest of the low, pushing your buttons, you know? You don't threaten something like that. Did you guys have a physical fight that morning?
I don't remember that.
Okay. What about the following night? Did you guys make up after that?
We've always made up. There's always no problem. She never went to another bedroom. She stayed with me always.
Okay. But after Wednesday morning, after she said, I'm going to sleep with Mike, were you guys amicable anytime after that? Did you guys go anywhere and do anything?
I don't remember. The next thing I remember is being on Central Avenue getting a cigar.
Okay.
And drinking.
Yeah. Were you drinking when she told you?
I don't even know how I got downtown St. Petersburg.
Okay.
And then I'm home, and my daughter took me.
Yeah.
Took me to the hospital.
Yeah. I'm asking you. Or are you asking me?
I don't.
Your daughter did drive you to the hospital. I know that. I talked with your daughter. Mike didn't stay at your house on Tuesday night, his daughter's birthday. He was there the next night. And he saw you. You didn't come in until real late.
Where was Sophie?
Nobody knows.
She wasn't with Mike?
No.
Or me?
Or you. She wasn't with anybody. Why would she be with Mike?
We live together right now. He sleeps on the couch.
Yeah, but I mean, she often there alone with him when you're not around?
When I was in jail, overnight she was. He didn't do anything but drink. I brought back some Tennessee moonshine from our trip, North Carolina moonshine, and 2 big jugs. They drank it. How can you drink that much moonshine?
I don't know. I couldn't.
That's crazy.
Did you have any?
Not then. They drank it all.
Oh.
You're not supposed to drink that like a gallon. You have a
Did you have any of it when y'all were fighting and she told you she was going to sleep with him?
No. The only time we brought it out was when we first got back the first night. We shared some.
Oh, so that's been like the first of the month, like...
Yeah, when we first came back.
Okay, so like 10 days before all those.
For neighbors, you don't just guzzle that stuff. It's too
right, yeah. Make you go blind.
No, it's legal moonshine. It's actually...
Oh, well, the other...
Legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard some of those that are like really high proof will make you go blind. So, okay. Well, did you leave? So trying to think back then to when you were fighting on that Wednesday morning, you guys were fighting, she says, I'm going to sleep with Mike. Did she say it like that, I'm going to sleep with Mike? Or what did she say? What exactly did she say? Because if I was going to push your buttons and I was her, I'd say something like, I'm going to Mike's brains out in front of you or something. I wouldn't say I'm going to sleep with him. I'd say something really crude and rude.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And she said, there's nothing you can do about it. I want to put you in prison.
Uh-huh.
I'll put you away for 20 years for cutting me.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't do it.
That would have pissed me off. God, that would have pissed me off. Did it piss you off?
Probably.
Yeah. Think you hit her? Or do you think she hit you?
So she went after your throat? You want to see what your neck looks like? Here, lean forward. Here, lean forward a little bit more. Scratch it fuck up, man.
Shit, sorry, can you fix it? I can't see very well.
Yeah, right there. Fingernail scratches. I didn't see what the rest of your chest and stuff looks like, but that's some fingernail scratches there.
Nothing.
Yeah. So what she did, she got after your throat?
Usually when she got mad at me, she'd go for my eyes.
Oh.
One time when the police came to my house, I had it.
So she missed your eyes and got your throat this time?
One time we were on the motorcycle, she flipped out and she grabbed my head with both hands and yanked it backward, going 45 miles an hour on 16th Street.
Jesus.
I have a big bike, a Harley Ultra Classic.
Yeah.
I was able to stop the bike. I elbowed her, get off the bike.
Why'd you keep her around, man?
Because I'm fucking stupid.
Well, maybe you're just in love.
I don't know what I was. Fool.
You know, a person that I don't love can piss me off and I can take it really easy. But a person that I love, if they piss me off, that's the worst kind of anger that I've ever had. I'd say you loved her.
My heart and soul.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything.
Uh-huh.
While we were in North Carolina, we talked about getting a cigar store.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little towns up there. They don't have tobacco shops. Everybody likes to get a cigar. We both like the mountains. I've been up there numerous times over the years. Trips to go up there for a week. You live in Florida. Florida's the same shit all the time. You go up north, you get seasons. Everything closes down. A lot of places, January, February, something going on. But a little cigar store would be easy. I told her I have to divorce my wife. I've just got her stuff all done. She's taken care of. And if I leave, it's going to take care of her because our daughter didn't see her. I'm talking to her sisters. He may be about getting her transferred up to Michigan so someone will visit with her more often because all our friends are gone. They moved away.
Yeah.
All of our friends in Apollo Beach River, it's too far for them to go see Dawn at a nursing home. And it's...
Sure. Does Dawn know about Sophie?
She wanted to go.
She wanted to go where?
To North Carolina or Tennessee. Actually, it was Tennessee where she wanted to go.
Dawn did?
No.
Sophie did.
Sophie. I wouldn't have taken Dawn there.
Does Dawn know about Sophie, though?
She's met Sophie before when I brought her home.
Okay.
There was a time when Dawn was doing much better. I could pick her up with a wheelchair, put her in the Cadillac front seat. And once a week, I bring her home for a couple hours.
Yeah.
We'd have friends over. Laura Sahi or Bill or Kim or anybody come over for a visit. Because it's more comfortable for people to come visit at the house than the nursing home. Because the nursing home is full of old people and it's very, very disturbing. And she got to be where she was very hard to her brain capacity was getting worse, that she'd just prattle, and if you said anything, it would never stop. I used to take her to the ale house at least once a week. If I get home early enough in the afternoon from work, I'd go pick her up, take her out for an hour or two, have her some dinner, and she got to the point where she couldn't sit still longer than 20 or 30 minutes. She'd have to be rolling around in the wheelchair. And at least at home, you could put her on the couch with the TV and the remote. She'd be happy, and I could cook her some food and have a friend or two come over and visit with her and stuff. And then she'd fall asleep, take a nap for a while, and then I'd put her back in the car and take her home, nursing home. And Sophie was good about that. She'd help. She was very supportive. She was glad I did that.
How did Dawn feel about Sophie, though?
Jealous at first, but then was thankful that I had someone in my life. I wasn't alone. And she knew that Sophie was trying to help me to make sure that I continue to take care of her. I can't explain it. I'm sorry.
Were you and your wife separated whenever she had her stroke?
No. Been married 28 years.
Yeah.
Raised a kid together.
Yeah.
Did trips all over the world and did all kinds of stuff together. She was my best friend. Rode motorcycles together, boating together. All of our friends were our friends together. We did things with other couples. We cooked, we cleaned, we shopped. Did everything. Sophie didn't like to go shopping. Sophie didn't like to cook. Sophie didn't like to clean.
She didn't like to go shopping, but she was going shopping.
Clothing.
She was going shopping with Kim.
Yeah, clothing, not groceries.
Oh,
Not cooking.
gotcha.
She
didn't like doing the duties around the house, shopping.
No.
Okay.
Some people don't. She raised 2 wonderful boys, so she must have done it at one point or another.
Mm-hmm. What did you do for work?
For 28 years, I was a regional for Gazzini Brothers from Chicago. I got hired in 1990, the spring of 1990. They were just getting a shop. They'd been open for about a year in the Tampa area. We go to all the different restaurants, hospitals, nursing homes. I think we even do your jail facility, providing cutlery. Come every week or every other week to swap out the knives. We carry the slicer blades, put those on the machines, the bowl chopper blades, the bandsaw blades. Thousands and thousands of restaurants. It's the largest knife company in the United States because it keeps getting sold to other bigger companies and they keep buying other companies. And growing and growing and growing.
That's interesting.
Everybody that was in management when I was there left because the new owners are just not good. There's been 2 or 3 people who've quit because of this. There's too much monitoring. There's a thing on your dashboard, how fast you're driving, how fast you make a turn, how long you're going to stop. It monitors you. It's got a GPS in the truck as well as on your phone. Everything you do is on a phone on JLAN. If you do an order for a customer, you write it up. They say you got 7 minutes and a stop. It's too much for a lot of people. It gets to be too much. And they've got too many salesmen.
Are you still there?
No, I retired.
Yeah, okay. How long did you retire?
3 months ago. Take some time off. Too much bullshit.
That's why there's so many knives at your house.
Sorry, sir?
That's why there are so many knives at your house.
Yeah, well, 28 years. You know.
Yeah, you've accumulated a few.
Yeah.
Why are there knives stuck in the ground all around the outside of your house?
Cutting limbs and trees and stuff like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, go look at them. They're all dented from cutting off, doing like a machete, chopping stuff off.
Okay.
When they get dull, you just throw them in the trash can.
Because they're stuck in the ground out behind all the trees and stuff.
There's 2 by the boat because there's lots of tree things that grow over those branches.
Yeah.
Cut those off.
Yeah.
There's a little wood pile of cut off branches right there.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff put in the trash can.
There's some by the gate going into the backyard.
Okay, same thing. Got the bush stuff to cut that trim down to get the Harley out.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's one by the front door. Same thing. It's got the bush.
Yeah.
The stuff off.
Yeah, there is one right behind the post with the door. Yeah. Okay. We were wondering about that. We saw those all over the place. You had that Cadillac since it was brand new?
No.
It's in good shape.
I take care of everything I own.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Home is clean, in good shape. Take care of things where I have to buy it a second time. How do you know my Cadillac's in good shape?
Because I saw it.
Was it downtown or was it at my house?
Is that your house?
Covered up, because I keep it covered.
Yeah, I had a cover on it. And why did you keep your Navigator parked down the street?
At Publix.
Yeah.
Because there's a restraining order against me not to be in my own home.
Okay.
And we're all three living together. And that'd be a little obvious if both cars were there. We did this before. Last time we had this problem, we had a restraining order. She couldn't come near me. We did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And they went down and signed the paperwork, right, to drop charges.
Yeah, they did. Because I didn't hurt her.
Yeah. That day. Maybe. Right. Again, I'm just going off of what you said.
I got it. I understand what you said.
Do you think you hurt her?
No.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, it's a lot easier to understand her being injured off of the things that you've told me about how she was. Okay? I'm not talking shit about a person that you love, but it doesn't sound like she was a nice person. Okay? I get that.
So are you telling me in a moment of rage I killed her?
I'm asking you. It's possible.
Then why wouldn't I remember that?
Well, I don't know. Unless you're just creating a really good alibi and feed me a line of shit
What alibi is that?
that you can't remember. I mean, that's convenient. It's very convenient.
I'm the prime suspect.
Oh, I think you did it. You're the one telling me that. I wouldn't say I think you did it. Just telling you, this is just me. I just like to hear it from you.
Would it make it easier for you if I told you whatever you want me to tell you?
No, I don't want you to tell me what I want you to tell you. I want you to tell me the truth. I don't want you to tell me anything that I want to hear. That's not the way this works. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. My job is to put the facts on paper and then send it to my bosses and let them do. That's what my job is. At the end of the day, when I'm done with this, it makes no difference. It doesn't matter what you tell me. Okay?
Facts speak for the facts.
They do. They do.
You have a wound on my chest. And I get her nails done professionally, so she has long fingernails.
Okay.
So my flesh should be under those fingernails.
Okay.
True or false?
True. If she attacked you there, yeah.
Just like when she's bitten me before.
Okay.
Or scratched me.
Am I going to find her DNA under your fingernails? Under her fingernails?
If you said she scratched me.
I said someone scratched you there. You told me you guys had a fight on Wednesday morning after being up all night. Those scratches there look like, 2 or 3 days old. I mean, I've got a couple things in my arm here where I had the doctor burn some stuff off, and they're a little bit older, so they look a little more healed than those, and that's been about a week. I'm just, we're not young guys. Neither one of us are stupid. I really think that, I think you could help yourself out a whole lot here when it comes to the courts, if you remembered and told them the truth. I don't want you to tell me anything that I want to hear. I want you to tell what happened. That's all I want. And I got to tell you, if you're really hurting the way that you say you are, telling the truth is going to make you feel a whole lot better. It will.
I just want to die.
Well, that's why you're Baker acted.
I'm not going to hurt myself.
But that doesn't make you crazy. It means you're suicidal. It means you're depressed.
I don't want to go in a paper sack somewhere on this concrete floor.
I don't know what they do with that. That's why you're Baker acted. You're going to see medical professionals that are going to help you become not depressed and not suicidal. And that wasn't my decision to Baker act you. That was a doctor's. So.
What did they find in my stomach?
I don't know. I don't see medical records. No.
Why could I not walk?
I don't know.
For 2 days, going on 3 days. No balance.
You think somebody poisoned you? Is that what you're saying?
No. That's not how poison works.
Well, poison could be drugs, could be anything. Anything that's not natural to your body is poison. And if somebody else gives it to you, I consider it poison if they give it to you with an ill intent. It's kind of what it sounds like you were saying. What was in my stomach? Why couldn't I walk?
So if you would tell me to take things, I would. To calm down, to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I did whatever she said.
She tell you to take anything when she said she was going to Mike?
She didn't say it like that. She did it to be nasty and just be...
What did she... Well, you just told me a few minutes ago. She did say...
She said it with hate. And she says, I f***ing hate you. I fucking hate you. I've never loved you. You're crazy. You're insane.
Well, that's what I just said. I mean, I'm just not saying it with the emotion, but you're not saying it with emotion either. How did she say it?
I'm drained.
Yeah.
Tell me. I'm empty. I'm flaccid.
Exactly. Explain to me how she said it. Let me hear what she sounded like.
She said that she was through with me, that she wants me out of the house, that she's going to call the police and report that I'm there and I'm not supposed to be there, and she doesn't need me anymore, doesn't want me.
Yeah, she said it like that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I didn't move on my way. I didn't know what she said to you, if that's what she said. I wouldn't have made. That's emotionless. Is that how she said it to you?
I'm not going to yell, dude. I got no energy for yelling.
I'm not asking you to yell, but I mean...
She said it with hate.
Okay.
And her eyes went big with little pupils, like when she's doing her PTSD thing. When she gets upset, that's what they do. They get really big and...
Does she have PTSD?
Yeah, she had bipolar schizophrenia.
So that's not PTSD.
She has bipolar schizophrenia and took medications for it. She has 8 different medications that she takes.
Oh, okay. So she got bipolar and PTSD.
That's what she told me.
She's got some real problems then.
Yeah.
It's probably a hard person to live with.
Unless she was drinking. She's fine other than that. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. Great dancer. Dressed nice. Was fun with people.
Who all drives that car of yours?
Which
That
one?
Cadillac. That Cadillac. Who has the ability to go and just take your car and go whenever they want to go?
The Cadillac keys are in the kitchen drawer along with all the rest of the keys of the cars.
Okay.
Sophie normally drove the Navigator. That's what she liked.
Okay. Do you allow people to drive the Cadillac?
Bill's driven it before. Mike's driven it before. Sophie's driven it before.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't like driving it because it's an old fogey car.
Mm-hmm. Did they just come and get it with your permission or without your permission?
With my permission.
Yeah. Would they ever take it without your permission?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did you loan it to anybody this week?
No, Sophie took the navigator to go see the boys.
How'd you get back and forth to Publix to pick up your navigator?
I'd either catch a ride with one of the friends or get an Uber.
Okay.
Usually just catch a ride from a friend.
Okay. When's the last time you drove the Cadillac?
Last week.
Didn't drive it any at all this week?
This week is last week. Isn't this still this week? This is Saturday.
Well, it's a Saturday, so this is still this week.
This week.
What days?
Not sure.
Did you drive it?
I went to Publix the other day and picked up a bunch of groceries first thing in the morning early if anybody was awake at 7.
Okay.
Between 7 and 8 o'clock, bought groceries and gassed it up.
Was that between 7 and 8?
Yep.
And what day was that?
I don't know what day it is. When you're not going to work every day, you don't have to worry about what day of the week it is.
Was it the day after you went to Mike or to Kim and Bill's house?
We saw Kim and Bill almost every day because Sophie insisted.
Okay, well, so you went to Bill and Kim's on Tuesday night. You and her stayed up all night long because she was on a bend or whatever. You stayed up all night long dancing. You had the fight that morning, and she told you she was going to Mike. You don't remember anything after that, but then you do remember going between 7 and 8 a.m. one of those mornings to Publix before anybody else got up.
Prior to all of this, yes.
So it was prior to you going to Kim and Bill's?
Yeah, well, we went to Kim and Bill's almost every day because Ken is Sophie's best friend.
Okay. How do you know nobody was up? Did anybody see you leave and anybody see you come back that morning when you went to Publix? When you drove to Publix?
Too early.
Even Mike was still asleep?
If Mike was there that day, I'm not sure. Not sure what day was anything anymore.
Okay. So you don't know if Mike was there the day that you went to...
If he had been there, he would have been on the couch. It's normally where he sleeps.
Yeah.
I think only one time in the last week he slept in the bedroom.
Okay.
I gave him Dawn, my wife's bedroom. I don't go in there.
Okay.
It's got its own private bath. And
so when you went to Publix, though, between 7 and 8 a.m.,
right,
he was there or was not there when you came back? If he's on the couch sleeping...
I would have seen him.
You would have seen him.
Right. I think he must have been in the bedroom then with the door closed.
Okay. But you're sure he was there that day?
I'm not sure of anything.
Okay.
I know this is sounding kind of weird, but I just...
Well, I'm trying to help you piece things together.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to help you piece things together to give me the truth about stuff. Okay?
Right. Trying to get different loops and weaves to do... Yeah, I got it.
No loops and weaves. I'm just trying to give you... as much... I'm reminding you what you told me.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, Tuesday night, Kim and Bill's.
Almost every night, Kim and Bill's. With either them arguing or arguing or the girls...
Okay, well, let me tell you this. So, Tuesday night, you go to Kim and Bill's, and Wednesday morning, she was supposed to go to shopping with Kim.
Okay.
Kim has never talked to her since then.
Okay.
So, the morning after she went home, Kim texted with her. And Kim said, let's go. It's about 8:40 in the morning. Kim said, yeah. And then Kim got a text back from Sophie that said, I'll get ready and be right over. And then Sophie never came back ever again. So that's the morning that you were having the fight with her.
Yes, sir.
That he wasn't there.
Okay.
So around the same time, if you stayed up all night and you're dancing, then she gets a message from the neighbor that says, hey, let's go shopping. And then she's never heard or seen from again after that. But you're telling me it was just you two in the house. Well, that's 2 and 2 equals just you two there, and she hasn't been seen since, so what happened to Sophie?
And you said she's in the county morgue right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what happened to her eventually. I just wanted to know what happened to her that morning that you have conveniently forgotten.
Maybe it's blocked from shock.
Maybe. Maybe? If you killed her, would it shock you that bad?
You ever kill anybody? I think so, yeah, it would.
I don't know. People kill everybody all the time. I see people all the time sitting in this room in that chair that have killed people, and they haven't forgot it. I mean, you tell me. I'm not... I'm just telling you the facts that I've seen there.
Is that for me?
Yeah. So, I got him telling me that Sophie was never seen again after you had your argument with her all night long.
Okay.
You're telling me that it was just you and Sophie in the house, and you argued, and she said she was going to sleep with somebody that you don't like. And then she's never seen again. And then you're sitting here with wounds on your hands and your neck, and Sophie's in the morgue. Right? I'm doing that petition, but like I told you, the numbers are kind of adding up.
Back to the animal house.
Warren?
Yes, sir.
I
Give me a
promise.
second. Give me a second, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go on. You were talking. Go ahead.
No, I'll give you a second. Compose yourself. Whatever you need to. If you're thinking about stuff, I'm just here to help you.
I didn't want to go back to the animal house.
What's the animal house?
When I went to jail, the last time I went to jail, they put me in Gen Pop in a little pod where I was sleeping in a boat.
Oh, you're not going there this time.
No?
You're Baker acted. You're going to the medical wing.
I won't go back to those pods?
Maybe eventually, but you're going to the medical wing right now.
Is that sitting on a concrete bench with a paper towel for you?
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
either.
I've never worked in the jail. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't believe so. But you're going to the medical wing, so you're not going back to Gen Pop. I know that.
Should I talk to an attorney?
It's up to you.
Looks like you got all the answers right there.
Oh, I've got no answers. I got no answers. I got no answers for anything I've asked you. I think you'll feel better. It's got to be heavy. It's got to be heavy. It's got to be heavy on the heart, heavy on the mind. But I think telling me about it.
I'm not just telling you, I'm telling him.
Okay. Telling us about it. Sorry. It's not like I forget about him.
You want me to leave?
No, I like you. You're a good guy. You've been straight up with me. And you're just a detective, same thing, but more aggressive.
Don't tell my boss that, please. Tell me I'm aggressive.
I like your shirt though, the rabbit skull thing.
Thanks. Yeah.
Not trying to be lighthearted.
No, that's fine.
Can I tell you what I see? I know nothing about this case, as I've told you before, right? But I see when the detective's asking you certain questions, even about things that happened a long time ago. Your job, what you did, how they've sold, all these types of things. Your memory is, this is what I'm picking up on. Your memory's quick, but when it comes to this, is you want to go around it. I think you're there, and I think you know. You know more than I do, okay? And I think you want to, but you're just not sure. And the thing is that he's trying to get to you is, he said it twice. I don't know that I know you heard it, but did you hear it is, this could possibly help you in the long run when it comes to the court system. So me not knowing anything, it's just little things I'm catching. When he asks you certain questions, you pop the answers. until he gets to the one. What happened to Sophie? You pause. I think you want to say,
Can you give me 20 minutes before I tell you whatever you want? Just don't send me away yet.
what?
Can you give me 20 minutes before I go away?
I can give you 20 minutes, but I don't want you to tell me what you want. What I want.
And this is from an outsider, Mr. Brown.
My name's Warren.
Warren.
I had a family. I had a career. I had a life. And I threw it all away. And the people in that fucking cell block, they're animals. Two guys tried to beat the fuck out of each other. The first night the guards don't even come inside. They bring your trays in, they open a door, and they open another door to get the trays. If there's a fight, they wait till it's over, then they come in. Okay, we went to sleep Saturday, whatever day it was. Right? Went to sleep. She stayed up all night, and I'm trying to sleep, and she's dancing and bopping around, dancing and bopping around in the bed. I'm trying to, Sophie, calm down. Sophie, calm down. When she got up in the morning and she flipped again, I'm through. You're nothing to me. I don't love you. You're a piece of shit. You're a boy. You're a mess. You're worthless. I tried to feed her. I got some meat out for her and tried to get her to eat something. I don't want to eat. She went to the backyard. She threw up. Sat down and started talking to me. Guys, here's some of your stuff. I always had marijuana for her. Calm her down. And she came at me. Okay? And I hit her really hard. I went fucking nuts, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. But I must be. I just went crazy. I hit her again and again and again. I choked.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
She was still breathing. I took the knife off the kitchen table where she's eating breakfast. I stabbed her with it.
Where?
Right here. She explodes.
Just take your time.
And I turned into a machine. I dragged her down the hallway to the bedroom. And I cleaned the kitchen. hallway. I put a bag on her head. I put her in a wheelchair. I put her in the car.
Where in the car?
In the trunk. I took all the towels and all the bloody clothes and all the shit. Put it in the trunk with her. And I drove downtown St. Petersburg to the parking garage, and I went up to the 6th floor, and I sat on the ledge.
Which parking garage?
What?
Is there a parking garage downtown?
There's like 11 of them.
Do you know which one you went to?
The one for the movie.
Okay.
I couldn't bring myself to jump yet. I thought about calling you guys. I was going to call them in a minute. I have your number on my phone. If you look at my phone, you'll see it's right there. I went down to the cigar bar. I want to have a drink and a cigar. And I started calling people. I called my pastor. I called friends. I called people I've known all my life, since childhood. I didn't tell them I hurt anybody. I just told them I just want to end my life. It is over.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got back home again. Why I went back home. I went back home. Where was I when my daughter found me?
Home.
Tell me the truth.
You were home.
Was I passed out?
She said she came to the back door, and she said you were like walking like you couldn't walk. She said she thought you were really inebriated.
He took me to the hospital. What happened then? Because I swear to God, I don't know.
Well,
Tell me. I told you what you wanted to hear. Now tell me.
you went to the hospital, and that was it. We haven't been able to talk to you since then. Your neighbors
Kim and Bill.
were worried about Sophie. Yeah. They hadn't seen her for 24 hours, and so Mike ended up finding her and called us.
Mike opened the trunk of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Wonder what he was looking for. Booze, because that's used to hide the booze.
Yeah.
See, you got to keep alcohol away from alcoholics.
I agree.
And normally, there's not a key to the Cadillac in the house. But I wasn't thinking normally. I'm not a monster. I lost my f***ing mind. I know you hear this all the time from people. And if you don't think I'm not crying right now, I'm crying. My soul is crying.
I totally believe you now. Totally believe you. I do. I'm fake on it. I promise you. I believe you. You told me things that I know are true that I didn't tell you. So.
When you said that you hit her, what did you hit her with?
It's in the bag.
What is it called, though?
It's called a mace.
Okay. We call it something different, but yeah, you're right.
Blackjack.
Right.
You know, I've ridden motorcycles all my life.
Yeah.
I want to go. Not yet.
No. Yeah, you're fine. Take your time.
I want to go. I don't want to go back to those little cells.
Can you give me a few minutes? I need to step out for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
What happens next?
I'll come back.
You're going to come
I
back.
have a little bit of time for you to put me away.
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All you want. Let's start off with 30 minutes. We'll come back, guys.
You need another drink?
Okay, please. You want regular Coke? I'll go to the vending machine and get you one. You want one? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Can I pee first?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Bathroom's right here. I still can't believe the door open.
Right there too. Mr. Norman, would you like some crackers or something to eat? Okay.
Hey, Warren, I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay?
Are they coming back?
There. He just had to step out for a minute. Just be a couple minutes.
You're a good cop. 2 stripes already. You're way ahead of the league.
Nah, it's the stripes just say they're just for field training. So train the new officers.
What happens next? What happens next?
I don't know, they don't tell us anything. We're just supposed to sit here. So whatever they're doing, we're not privy to their conversations. So they'll come back and talk to you. Were you guys done chatting?
I told them everything they want to hear.
Huh.
I just asked them to give me some time.
Yeah. So they'll come back and talk to you, and they'll tell us what to do, and then once they tell us what we're doing, then I can tell you.
Thank you.
Of course. But they mostly just keep us in the dark till they're ready to do stuff. It's detective land, so we're just here.
Just a few minutes. Oh, sorry. So, just got a couple little things. That's a real Coke, not enough Coke syrup.
I'm on a monster.
I believe you. I believe you.
You're a good person.
Well, thank you.
I'm not. This is not me. This is not who I was. I swear.
I believe you.
She destroyed me. I allowed it. Cost me my family, my job, my career, my friends, my home, my life.
So sometimes we just get caught up. And it's just like he was saying to you earlier. It's enough to piss people off. And sometimes they do things that they wouldn't normally do.
It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to die anyway, so what's the difference? But I'm sorry. I want you to know, because you're a good person. I know you are. I can feel it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. It's not enough. Well, this is not who I am. And thank you for this snacks. And thank you for letting me have some time before I go to prison.
We're not gonna rush you out of here.
No. Thank you.
Can I ask you a couple more questions?
Whatever you want.
Okay. So, on the morning that this happened, Kim was sending all kinds of text messages to Sophie, and you sent a text message back.
Several back.
What did you send back?
I told her that she's tired from makeup all night. Ask Kim once this is over. She'll tell you there's a lot of times Sophie stays up all night, and she knows that.
Yeah.
Because she sees me the next day, I'm exhausted. Not because I'm drinking or doing drugs with her. It's just she's all night. Bipolar
Right.
people do that.
Right.
And after a while, it just you wear out. You wear out.
Sure.
And she'll take sleeping pills to sleep, but she'll sleep all day. And Kim wants to go out and party with her or do that. And so I told her, well, she took a sleeping pill. She wants to go to bed. I'll get her up in an hour. And Kim got all pissed off. Oh, yeah.
Did you send that message from your phone or from Sophie's phone?
My phone. I
Okay.
never use Sophie's phone.
Where is the knife now?
Now in that bucket with the rest of the stuff,
In the bucket?
there's a trash bag.
Yeah.
Well, it has my night coat I was wearing.
Yeah.
My underwear.
Yeah.
A pair of shorts.
Yeah.
I might have a t-shirt.
Yeah.
No socks. Paper towels. A lot of paper towels.
Yeah.
Is there a hole in the bag?
There might have been, but no, there wasn't a hole in the bag. Not that I saw. I mean, how big was the knife?
A boning knife.
So that's like a thin,
Long,
thin blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a knife in the bag.
I wasn't trying to hide it. I put it all together.
Okay. Maybe threw it in the sink or something?
Maybe. I washed everything.
What kind of handle did it have on it?
It's black plastic. It's a Vectronox.
Vectronox?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, lots of knives. I did knives for 28 years.
You have a lot of Vectronox knives?
No, most of mine are Columbia cutlery and some other stuff.
Okay. So if there's a black
Do you need
Vectronox...
it? Do you need it?
Yeah,
I admitted
sorta.
to you what I did, or?
Yeah, I know. We just like to verify what you're telling us isn't the truth.
At this point, why would I lie about anything?
I agree, but I'm going to ask. So where's her phone?
I put her phone in the microwave and I threw it away.
Threw it away at the house?
No. I went to Maria Manor, visited my wife to say goodbye to her. I'm doing a trash can at Maria Manor.
Maria Manor?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said Bon Secours.
Bon Secours Maria Manor is what it's called.
Okay.
So it's already gone, out with the trash.
Okay. Did you have your phones with you while you were traveling around?
Both of them.
Okay. Yeah. You made some calls that said you told some people you were in Sarasota.
Yes, I did. I told my pastor that.
Did you ever go down there?
No.
Okay.
I didn't want to look for him. I wanted to have some time.
The one phone you turned off
Okay.
at one point because when you told him Sarasota, he called the Sarasota Police Department. And they started pinging your phone because they thought you were going to be on the Skyway. Mm-hmm. And it pinged at 1st Avenue South and 6th Street. So that's the one phone. But did you have the other phone on?
I turned them on and turned them off.
Okay.
I wasn't ready to go to jail yet.
All right.
Just not. This is not who I am. Doesn't matter now. I probably washed the knife and not thinking about it, put it back in the knife rack.
Okay.
Because I put things back.
Yeah.
So anal ran. When I peed in there, I wiped off the sink. That's
right.
That's crazy, I am.
No, that's not crazy. That's just OCD. That's just you put things. Everything has a place. I'm sort of like that. At home,
I'm definitely like that.
I'm told at home I should be more like that. Yeah, I get it. Everything has a place, and I like it to be in its place.
And I know that when you go to my house, do the black light, the blood's going to show up because I didn't use anything to remove blood.
We're already in your house. Yeah.
Was there blood everywhere?
Uh-huh. Without the black light.
You could see it?
You didn't clean it up. But we're looking for it. The normal person would have walked in there and not seen it, but we were looking for it.
Sorry.
Where'd you get the mace from? The slapjack.
Slapjack.
The slapjack, the mace.
Oh, biker thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff called cast off. When you hit somebody with something like that mace, when you go back, it puts blood everywhere that you're going, so.
It's on the ceiling and the walls. And
yeah. Do you really not have moments of no remembering that day, or do you?
Yes.
Okay.
There's lots of I don't remember. I'm sorry. You don't normally murder someone you love. Okay.
I'm not. Don't apologize to me. I'm just asking you. I believe you 100%.
The reason I heard the phone on 6th and 1st is because I went and turned it off and put it in the bushes for about 2 hours.
Okay.
and came back when nobody saw the phone. I picked it up again.
Okay.
I thought maybe before I jumped off the bridge upstairs, I'd like to go look at my pictures again one more time. And the other phone you can't trace because it's a burner phone.
No, we can trace it.
I bought that so I could talk to her while she's in jail. Did she tell you? Oh, you didn't talk to her. Huh, see, I'm telling you, I'm not thinking. She could call me on a phone line that I set up for her and talk to me on the phone. She called me Kevin Hart.
Okay.
I talked to her 2 or 3 times a day the whole time she was in jail.
Okay.
I fucking loved her. I loved her.
I believe
I
you.
believe you
I believe you.
with all my heart.
I'm not bullshitting you when I tell you people sit here all the time.
I give up everything.
I'm not shitting when I tell you that people sit here all the time and have killed other people, and I believe those people love some of those people. There's no doubt about it. People that you love can push your buttons better than me or him ever could. You know?
When she told me that she was gonna Mike just to piss me off, not to sit there and listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I snapped. She's like, you're gonna listen, there's nothing you can do about it. Her eyes big, pupils dilated. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that.
Do you remember going to Northeast Tavern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I had food. How do you know?
You went to Scott's after that.
I did. How do you know that too?
I talked to Scott.
Really?
I haven't really slept in 48 hours either.
How'd you find me that way?
Kim,
What about Northeast Tavern?
Scott told me. You told him that.
Oh. Nate.
Yeah.
And a beer. Tuckers. And some riblets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a monster, but I'm a monster. Did Scott tell you she was able to?
Pretty much a lot of people have.
I was absorbed by her. There's not the correct word. Memorized? No.
Enamored?
Addicted.
Mm-hmm.
I was addicted. Like drugs. I needed her. I needed it like heroin. I don't do heroin. But I can imagine what it feels like when she wasn't there. I had this here was gut ripping pain. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know that's an apology.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry you haven't had sleep in 48 hours.
No, that's my job. It's okay. I'll get to retire one day.
I'm not going to hurt myself.
I hope not.
No, I'll let him electrocute me or inject me or whatever it is. But how can I do that quicker? Can I ask for death penalty?
It's on you and your attorney.
I don't have an attorney.
You're going to get one.
I don't want one.
Well,
I represent myself.
that's...
How do you get out of this? You don't.
You got to tell the judge stuff. You got to, if you don't want an attorney, but, yeah. I think they'll appoint you one anyway. It's a
Normal
pretty serious
people
charge.
don't do what I did.
Actually, they do. I hate to admit that. We live in a different world. Our world is reality. Yours is, you live in the rest of the world where, everything's unicorns and rainbows and stuff. But yeah, we live in the real world, and unfortunately, real people do this kind of stuff. Are they right for doing it? No, it's wrong. But they're real and they're normal people. So that's just the fact that we've learned over 25 years of doing this.
Not hard for you guys to go home to your wives.
Well, we're probably not right anymore either. We're probably a little bit off.
It's got to be hard with families and kids to go home after doing this. How do you turn it off?
It's hard.
How do you leave it at the door?
It's hard. It's hard.
Very hard. Very hard.
I'm trying to be selfish now, but I don't want to go to a little concrete bench with a paper thing. The first time Sophie went to jail, she was in fear of her life, she said. She wanted to hurt herself. And they gave her a paper sack on a concrete thing in a cell with a window.
Well, that's different than, I don't know. I think you'll go to the medical wing. I don't know that. I don't want to tell you no, that's not going to happen, because I really don't know. But I think you're going in there from the hospital as a paper act. You're going to go to the medical wing, I would assume.
Is it on the news yet?
It's been on the news for days, but
They were looking for me?
no,
Or that I've murdered my girlfriend?
neither. We actually put out that you were not even a suspect because we thought you were watching in the hospital.
I wasn't trying to hide.
Do you want to call anybody or anything?
Sure.
Do you want to make any calls to anybody before we leave?
My wallet's got the numbers I need to call anybody.
That's packed away, and I won't be able to get it until the morning time.
All the things on the yellow piece of paper. My attorneys, my sister's phone numbers, everybody's phone numbers, even Sophie's phone number,
Okay.
and my pastor's phone number. We live in a time where nobody knows telephone numbers anymore.
You're right. You're right.
I threw my life away for someone who didn't give a shit about me. I didn't realize until just that moment when she said that. Right at that moment I realized she never loved me, she played me. Have you seen her files? She's done this to a lot of people.
That's what her mom said.
Did you see her files?
Like I told you, I was over in a conference and
She's hurt so many people.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to the dogs?
Your daughter has the dogs.
All three?
There were 2 dogs and a cat.
Yeah.
She said they were hers before they were yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked with your daughter at length.
She's a good girl.
She is.
The time?
No.
Thank you.
It's time when we say it's time.
Thank you.
I don't mind sitting here waiting for a while.
Can someone turn into an animal?
Do you smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
Okay.
I like cigars.
I don't have a cigar to give you.
Thank you.
I wish you did. Hold on, get back in 2 minutes.
Have a little bit more time, please?
yeah.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Thank you for the snacks.
You're welcome.
I'm not a bad person.
I believe you.
I just got pushed too far. And I snapped. I should have jumped.
Then what would that have solved?
A lot less work for you guys.
No, it'd have been more.
Why?
Because then you would have jumped and there would have been a second.
I would have called before I jumped. Can you close that door? Please.
Yeah. You want to come in? You can get in.
Oh, you can leave it open, but it's coming in.
Oh, sorry.
I had a very abusive childhood. My father used to beat me. I never wanted to do that with anyone. When Stephanie would get in trouble as a kid, she'd get a spanking, but not anything bad, nothing. It's like just sent to her room. She was an A student all through school. When she got to about 16 or 17, we gave her a Sebring JXI convertible for her first car. And she started disappearing, not answering her phone. She had it a couple of months and she blew it up. She had checked the radiator fluid and put the cap on right on the interstate. She cracked the block. And then we bought her a Buick Rendezvous. Back when Tiger Woods was selling them. And she had that. Her first day of school, she rear-ended some people on 4th Street talking on her phone. And got that fixed. And about 3 or 4 months later, she got rear-ended on the interstate. She said, it's a bad luck car. So we got rid of it. After it was fixed, I bought her a Cadillac CTS. She had that for 5 years. Until one night, a couple of years ago, she's leaving our house. She went to go get gas. It was on 62nd Avenue. Going the speed limit, and a guy on a bicycle, a homeless guy, rode right out in front of her, and she hit him. Killed him. The first call was to me. I go there, the police were just arriving. Got her calmed down. And then when I was over, we bought her a Toyota Camry LE. And she still got that now. But it got to the point where I couldn't pay for her college and everything else anymore. And she'd already dropped out of school. I couldn't afford it all. She wasn't seeing her mom. And she got mad at me. Now she's got my sister paying her bills at 28. No matter what you do, you try, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think you've raised a pretty good daughter.
Thank you.
That matters.
Why doesn't she spend time with her mother?
That I can't answer.
No, Dawn has no one.
That I wished I had an answer for you, but I don't.
Can you tell me what's going to happen to me now?
Like he said, you'll go out, they'll put you under medical watch because the Baker Act. How long you'll be in there, we don't control that. They control that. The medical wing will control that out there. Wish I could tell you it's this many days, this many
Freezing cold in that jail anyway.
Is it?
But to be in there with a paper sack, that's all you get.
Mm-hmm. But I think it does matter. I think your daughter speaks volumes. You know, she's doing just fine right now. You can't ask, as a parent, you can't ask for more than that. You know what I mean? I've got 3 kids too. My youngest is 27. So the best you can hope for is the best that you can do, and it sounds like you've done what you should do. It's like you told Detective Bildery, and he told you that sometimes you just do things and you can't explain it, but people just know how to push buttons, right?
It's not an excuse.
Didn't say that it was.
I killed someone, a human being, no matter how evil she was.
Yeah.
She didn't have a relationship with her mother at all. Did your mother bother to tell you that?
I haven't spoken.
Her mother had nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
What's her family has nothing to do with her. Her brother was arrested for possession of meth and heroin, all kinds of shit. He's out on bond. He's a criminal. She got mad at me because I sent some money to her sister-in-law because I had no money. On PayPal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen my home?
The outside only.
It's a nice home. 520 square foot, tiled lanai, flat screen TV and surround sound, 6-person jacuzzi with a waterfall, nice big backyard. Worked hard. I was honest. 28 years. Her brother's gonna kill me. He goes in and out of jail.
Are we talking Sophia?
No, her brother, Sophie's brother's gonna kill me. You get a hold of one of his friends in jail. He's been in and out of jail for years.
All right, are you ready? All right.
Are we going?
I'll get it. I'll take care of it.
Warren Brown is awaiting trial for second-degree murder. If convicted, he could be sentenced to life in prison.